When we picture a medieval castle, we see stone walls and knights, but the real secret to survival was water. Beneath the grandeur, water was the lifeline. Without it, even the strongest fortress would fall within days. Castle builders knew the ultimate battle wasn't just against armies, but against thirst. Every decision, from the first stone to the last courtyard, revolved around securing water. Attackers often tried to poison or cut off water, but castles had ingenious systems: wells, springs and cisterns. These hidden networks kept life flowing, even during the longest sieges. Let's look beyond the battles and explore the clever strategies that kept castles alive. This is the story of how water, not weapons, kept the heart of the castle beating. The greatest victory was a steady supply of clean, fresh water. In the Middle Ages, water was everything, more vital than gold or weapons. Every person and animal inside the castle depended on it for survival. Water was needed for drinking, cooking, hygiene, and keeping livestock and horses alive. It was also crucial for blacksmiths and for dousing fires during attacks. When a siege began, the countdown started, not for food, but for water. The attackers hoped the defenders would run dry, but castles had planned ahead. The amount of water stored determined how long a castle could hold out. Water was the silent guardian, the true key to endurance. Without it, even the mightiest fortress was doomed. The smartest castle builders started with nature's gift: a spring. A spring meant fresh water flowed up from the earth right inside the castle walls. This was the ultimate defense. No enemy could cut it off or poison it. Castles like Chateau Gaillard were built over springs, making them nearly impossible to starve out. The spring was enclosed and protected, channeling water throughout the fortress. This natural source gave peace of mind and security, even during the longest sieges. It was the gold standard of castle water systems. By working with nature, medieval engineers created truly resilient fortresses. The spring was the castle's quiet, constant strength. If a spring wasn't available, builders dug deep wells inside the castle walls. These wells reached far below ground, sometimes through solid rock to tap hidden water. Digging was dangerous and could take years, but the result was a protected private reservoir. The well was the heart of the courtyard, accessible even under attack. Its depth made it nearly impossible for enemies to poison or cut off. The well house kept the water clean and the mechanism safe. During a siege, as long as the well held out, so did the defenders. The deep well was a symbol of the castle's defiance and self-reliance. It was a lifeline, hidden in stone. Even with a spring or well, castles needed backup, so they built massive cisterns to store rainwater. Cisterns were underground chambers, lined to keep water fresh and clean. Rainwater from roofs and courtyards was funneled into them through clever networks of pipes and gutters. Filters removed dirt and debris before water entered the tanks. These reservoirs could last the population for months, supplementing wells during drought or siege. Cisterns were cool, dark and hidden, perfect for preserving water. They provided water for fires, blacksmiths and emergencies, saving the purest water for drinking. Multiple water sources meant castles were prepared for anything. The cistern was the silent backup, always ready. Medieval planners didn't stop at one or two water sources. They built layers of security. Secret wells hidden in towers or keeps provided backup if the main well failed. Some castles had hidden tunnels leading to outside springs or rivers used only in desperate times. These risky missions could mean the difference between survival and surrender. When supplies ran low, strict rationing was enforced. Every drop counted. Guards protected the wells and water was allocated by need. These strategies show a mindset focused on survival and resilience. Castles rarely surrendered from thirst thanks to careful planning. Their water systems were as formidable as their walls. Castle water systems are more than history. They're lessons in resilience and planning. Medieval builders prepared for the worst, creating independent overlapping systems. Today we face our own challenges: droughts, disasters, and failing infrastructure. The castle reminds us not to take water for granted. Multiple protected sources and emergency reserves are timeless strategies. Castles teach us that true security comes from understanding and preparing for our environment. Their ingenuity is a blueprint for survival, even now. The story of Castle Water is a story of hope and human resilience. Are we as prepared as they were?